This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by Billam-Smith here in London. Chris, hope you are doing well. Before we come on to all the niceties about yourself, obviously Caroline's boy, your campmate, come for a tough fight there. What did you make of the performance? What did you make of the scoring?
Yeah, superb performance. I know towards the end she got a bit tired, but still mixed it with a girl on the inside. Was still landing plenty of good body shots on the inside, and was never in trouble. Just because sometimes it looks messy and she's not controlling like she was for the rest of the fight, people get like, oh my god, Caroline was in trouble, but she was never in trouble in the fight at all. Scoring was good apart from the third judge, who was the South Korean judge. It's not a draw, no one. And then he's walked past me and gone straight up to their corner and started hugging them and probably saying I tried to get you a result, but yeah. But even with that, he could still only find a draw. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's Caroline's improving all the time. Another great experience for her. I know she hasn't been feeling 100%. So to get through a tough fight like that against a tough girl's never been stopped. Super energetic girl, super fit. And you can see that in there. But yeah, good performance.
She was in control for a lot of the rounds, but that 10th round in particular seemed to just take many risks that she didn't need to.
Yeah, I think so. But I think she's, when you're tired in the ring, the legs go heavy, so it's harder to move away, and your reactions are slightly less. So sometimes it's easier to plant your feet and move on the inside. She was still rolling a lot of shots on the inside, and yeah, she got clipped with a few, but nothing meaningful. She probably felt like she'd taken so much out of the girl with going to the body that the girl actually lost a lot of pop in her shots. So she probably felt comfortable enough in there.
Chris, just on yourself, obviously, Mr. Glanton next up. Talk about this fight, what you're expecting, how much of his career you've been following as you cross paths now.
Haven't followed his career as such, just seen a few of his fights. And if you watch his fights, you watch my fight. My fights, then it can only be an exciting fight. I think he's a big puncher, comes forward, throws lots of shots. So yeah, it excites me. It's the fights you love being in. Obviously, a huge occasion as well, with the top of the bill at a football stadium as well. So it's one I'm looking forward to.
I know you've spoken a lot about potentially facing Badou Jack. You feel like this fight basically just lines that up for you?
I don't know. I never know what's going on in the world of boxing, especially with that situation. I don't think Badou Jack wants to fight me. I mean, he was talking the other day about stepping in for Daniel Dubois. I imagine that was money motivated rather than opportunity motivated. But also, if he's not going to fight the other champions, I think I'm probably the best fight for him after I beat Brandon Glanton. So we'll see. But all I can do is go and perform on April 26th and then get myself back in the mix.
Just one more on that. I know you've got the Brandon Glanton fight lined up, but had there been any talks between camps or teams at all?
No, someone spoke to me at the WBC convention and thought, let's get a photo, that'd be a great fight. Before everything got ordered, in terms of him ordered to fight Riziki, etc. But he refused to have a photo because of it might get in the way of other fights or something. I can't see how a photo can do that, but yeah, I don't think he's too keen on fighting me, to be honest. And you don't really know what he wants to do, because it's hard to. He's had a long career. He hasn't boxed in a long time. He's been paid well for his career, so he probably wants a huge money fight. But I don't know what that looks like for him.
Just one more to wrap this up on. Eubank Jr-Benn, as you mentioned, how great it is to be a part of that bill. The press tour last week, a lot going on. What do you make of it, or what do you actually expect to see when May Chevering?
I think it'll be an explosive fight. I think the way Conor fights, I don't think he's going to sort of step off and start trying to use his jab and flicker. I think he'll bring the intensity, and Eubank can fight at intensity. So I think it'll be a great fight. You have to favour the bigger man. Through history, sort of, 95% of the time, the bigger man wins. So, but saying that, stylistically, I think Conor could pull it off if he's fielding to weight and he's fit enough and he carries the power we have seen previously in his career. So yeah, it's an exciting fight.
Chris, listen, I appreciate your time. I know you're about to shoot off, so go catch up with the team, catch up with Caroline, and good luck with the rest of camp.
Nice one. Cheers, Andy.